afternoon and evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here again. It's Submissions Monday and I'm uploading. The main thing I'm going to be talking about this week is my own exercise regime. A lot of people have been asking me about what exercise I do and how I fit it into my week. So I'm going to do a very brief video laying out to you what I averagely do in a week and when and how I do it. My week predominantly will start on Monday, shockingly. Unlike anyone else, I haven't got any special days of the week. Monday, normally, I will probably go for a swim at lunchtime because thankfully my work, I have an hour's dinner time. And there's a gym about 5 doors down from where I work. So what I'll do is I'll pop down there, jump in the pool. On average, I'll probably swim about half a mile. And then I'll come back, have a quick dinner. Then in the evenings, realistically, if I've done my swim, I feel like I've at least covered some of my exercise and that's something done. So I don't always do something in the evenings when I swim. However, if I do, what I've recently started doing now with my wife is doing yoga. Now, because I've already been for a swim, sometimes I'll do a light yoga session. Be more stretching than anything else, but it'll still be additional exercise. Likewise, sometimes I will go for a run, about 5k, and that's generally my Monday. Tuesday, I'll generally have as a rest day. However, rest days still doesn't rule out yoga because if I've got a busy Wednesday or a busy day in the week planned, I may use Tuesday as kind of a backup yoga day. Or possibly a run, but generally yoga. Wednesday, I'll swim again at lunchtime because I find that every other day gives me some time to get the actual swimming gear dry, etc. Likewise, if I'd done it every day, it'd probably feel a bit too monotonous and probably be it would probably feel a bit more frustrating. Likewise, it gives me time at work. If I'm busy at work, sometimes I do end up having my lunch almost at my desk and have to carry on working. So likewise, that'll be a buffer day. If I fail to get out on the swim on the Monday, I'll swim on the Tuesday. So it leaves that day open. Also on a Wednesday, again, sometimes do yoga in the evenings. Again, not always because I've been swimming, but I'll try. Thursday, same as Tuesday. Open day, so I don't go swimming. And I'll sometimes do some yoga if I see like there's some time spare. Fridays, if I can, will go swimming in the evening. So I won't go swimming at work. I'll go swimming in the evenings at a club at Lesiot Lake. It's called the Wet Noses Club. I'll put a link to the Wet Noses Club in the comments below. That's what all the professional YouTubers do. Wet Noses Club is an open water lake swimming club. I'll probably be doing a review of the actual club itself, as I've had a couple of people ask me about it, and probably the easiest way for me to tell them how it is and what you do there is probably just through a video. Now, at the Wet Noses Club, I'm lucky enough to have my lifeguarding qualification, so sometimes I'll lifeguard there, but I'll lifeguard from a kayak. Now, in terms of the kayaking, again, it's fantastic extracurricular exercise. So either I'll swim a mile to 2 miles in the lake if I can, or I will do an hour and a half, 2 hours kayaking, both of which are phenomenal exercise because they're low impact and you get to sit and enjoy the actual lake because the lake is very beautiful. And in any of these exercises, if you can find somewhere that looks nice and somewhere that you enjoy being while you're doing that exercise, that's just phenomenal. Serious Billy bonus. So that's my Friday. Saturday. Now, Saturday generally is probably a rest day for me. One of the things I do sometimes is I will get up and go for the park run, which is a 5k run set up in your local park by the government. I'll do a review on that. As I said, I'm going to. I just, unfortunately, I've had stacked weekends just recently, and likewise next weekend I'm still not going to be able to do it, but I'll get there eventually. But other than that, that's pretty much my only scheduled exercise for Saturday. Other than that, maybe a bit of yoga, shockingly. Sundays, again, they do a morning session at the lake, so sometimes I'll go and lake swim there or kayak. And if I don't do either of that, I'll do some yoga, shockingly, because I don't do enough yoga in the week. But in Venice, although I bang on about the yoga, I genuinely don't think you can do too much yoga in a week. As long as you're actually listening to your body and things like that, it's just phenomenal. Also, in addition to that full weekly run, one of the things I do is I obviously cycle to work. So cycling to work, although it's not fantastic, especially when we've had the thunder, lightning, doom weather, where I am now apparently a citizen of New Atlantis, but it still gets me out there, gets me doing a bit of exercise. And even if sometimes I choose to walk back with friends or colleagues, it's still a walk. It's better than jumping in the car. And any other extracurricular bits and pieces I can do. As I told you before in one of my previous videos, sometimes I'll pop on and I'll do a bit of gardening or something like that. Or even just doing some tidying around the house and moving some boxes and things around. It's all exercise. So as long as you try and stay active in whatever you're doing, even if you can't get out to do official exercise, it's going to be good for you. So that's effectively my week in exercise. If anyone has any questions about the type of exercise I do, feel free to ask me. Also, one thing I am very pleased about is I've seen fit, and I'm doing it enough and regularly enough to buy myself a new DDP yoga set, which is the Max Pack on his website, and I will do an unboxing of the Max Pack to show you what you get if you're thinking about doing DDP yoga, and to hopefully show you all the things you could get from there in a little bit of a more personal light rather than just on a big picture on the website. If you have any other things like that you would like me to review or unbox, please send me a comment. If there's any kind of questions you have about my exercise this week, send me a comment. If you have any questions for me relating to anything, even if it's where's your car keys, I'll give it a crack. And you've got to, that's right, smash it in the comments below. I love comments. It's fantastic. It causes conversation, and conversation can lead to good new ideas. Now, I've had a diabolical week this week in terms of food, and it happens to us all. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm far from perfect. So if you've had a couple of weak moments, don't beat yourself up about it. Just get back on the horse and carry on. Stay strong, guys. Keep going, and be your own island.